start. It's done. You started. I said let's go. So, thank you.
Same. 11, this one is 11. Right?
Alright, so now let's get to this thing. So let's start with it. So let's get to it.
This is the account you created on this.
So now,
this is your business thing.
alright, so now, let's try this now. Mr. This one. So launch IOD for my understanding. Let's see if this guy will be able to have access.
Now this one, I'm gonna like then you really want anything that are doing, this is just making
So on the Windows 10,
we are launching
IOD.
So
Let's type the IP address of our server. So the IP address was what's the IP address of our server? 192.168.10.10. The name is for Windows 10. Windows 10 wants to have access to control to
The password is incorrect. I don't want you.
yeah, what's the update now? We should work without any new line.
we started. Have you entered username and password? What did you do that you want to you got this phone to start? Is this server?
Yes, Windows
Let's do this thing. What are you doing? Okay, that was after you installed the and this one is fine. So when the server comes up, you install the IoT and the
It was installed when we started with that. I don't know the server manager.
Alright, so Mr. So let's click on yes. Mr. He can stop, but like we're going like out in. So when you come back, is what's the image? So you can't access, right?
But we will not give this guy privilege to have access. So this is how it is. Remote desktop has been installed. Remote desktop has been installed. But you will need to give users that access permission. That's what we're doing. So that's why I say we should not do anything on that user's account here. So we'll come back to user's account. So between user 1, user 2, user 3, you want to give access. So these are users now, not the computer. So
You not come
use
attend.
our own right
Do the
to.
same thing.
Eh?
Today is it the same thing for you? You not come attend.
Can you restore
Attend first.
remote server?
No, no. So have to. Mr. Desmond, what is this? I don't think I can respond. What is I can respond?
192.168.
Okay.
I said, can you restore remote desktop
Even though you need that password.
According to
from the Windows 10? Windows 10. Remote desktop. I use Install this remote desktop.
Then you install a setup.
Okay, desktop. From Windows 10.
Yes, we can set it up.
by then it's there. Remote desktop is there. So when we are installing this setting it up.
Right, so we can access this. But this is all of those functions are also not only Windows 10. So it's just the speed of the collection. So now let's see, close this. So let's get to our server. Let's be on our server. So go to File Explorer. So there are different ways to go about it. Right, so go to File Explorer. Let's pull up File Explorer. So right click on this piece. Properties. So expand the screen. Right, so now, so scroll down to rename this PC advanced. So let's look for rename this. So we are doing this with us. We are doing this with us. So come to remote. So allow connections to this computer. Allow connections to this computer.
Yeah.
This is the by default. Allow connections only with that alcohol. I don't think the level is so now go to select. Select user. So now go and for the user actual user account you want to so add. So let's add.
Any user that you want to. Depends if you don't know. You are actually you want.
Which computer are you using? So
Any of them, that's why I think you have to be different users. For all your testing out, you should have people to user, or you should have people to user or online account. I'll take it from the
so but it doesn't stop you. You can
can
speak
speak.
really secondly.
Like an issue.
This is not like a function. It's not as easy. This is the last one. This is meant to be. You don't accept that's the final. If it doesn't work, Mike, check your. Go home.
Still doesn't work.
I will.
Abi,
So
that's
okay. Let's do okay. Okay. Okay, you can see the collection. So okay, yeah. If you want to add more users, you can still add. Right, so if you don't want anybody to say do not
allow
so that's okay. Right, so from your Windows server.
In fact, what we have done, right, is two things. There are two different, but which one has, like, the user can view I think, the prices or user can view the Windows server but cannot see anything. You will not see manager. You just only see the server view, right? So, but you will not be able to do anything. Like, you will not be able to do anything. Like, verify
Comes that from the remote.
yes, so we have done this, but let's go back to the Windows 10 now and do the desktop. So you enter the password.
And what was your solution?
Your system is still coming up. There's an error here. Your ADS now system. Your ADS now.
Yes, yes.
Is it technically? You have to install the server.
So you
You
have
have that old ID, so you have to install the server.
Okay. We've not seen server manager here, right?
yes.
Let's wait. If it doesn't come up, we'll do something. But without server manager, what can we do? So go to start. Can you control the server? Right, click on the desktop. Refresh. Come to start. This is server, right? So come to start. Server manager. So it's requesting for this. Right, now before this, so cancel this. Let's try something now. Requesting for username. It's another authentication. If you enter the number, right, username and password, it will give you access to server. Because server manager is the control panel. Right, so control manager is where you modify. So now, if you come back to the Windows server, if you make that user administrative, give that user administrative rights, he doesn't need to enter that password again. So now let's go back. I'm just telling you different security measures or tweaks on this. So go back to this Windows server. Right, so you know, try to launch server manager is pop up the password thing, right? So now come to the where you have the user account. Right, so one of the users, so user one, right? Is user one that's currently logged on? Right, so let's go to that user one. Your own depends on the account you're working on. Is your server up? Let's come up with so properties. Come to properties. Yes, properties. So go to member of. Yes, so we want this guy. What's this?
Oh, the group I created for the assignment.
Alright, so thank you. So add it to administrative.
The group.
So add. Go to add.
Okay.
Properties. So member of. So advanced is desktop. Are you with us? No.
Strict on this.
You know with us. It's a different issue.
Which one can you use?
The next one, what one can we offer you?
Support.
Which account are you using? So, which account is currently logged on to the 해수 발표를 supervise begins to put them out.
Right, so now, let's go. Right, so find now.
Yeah.
So, administrators. He said, I can't see find now. Advance.
Have to go advance.
Double click on administrators.
Okay.
Double click on administrators. Okay. This guy now has some, what they call, I want to use one pen now. Just game out. I want to use something. Okay. Yeah? So apply and okay. Imagine you cut your MPD with this organization. Right, so there's someone that will call you. Maybe at the gate, you have the ID card there, or just say, I'm here to see the CEOs or the MD. Which card you get? Maybe we just come. It's another man. Any other person. Or you just give me one card, then you just want that, and just ask. So now let's see. Let's go back to the Windows 10.
After that, we now click apply. Click apply.
You are never applied. Ask me to say, so apply this. So launch the server manager. After this, you have to apply. No, close the remote desktop connection. Do the remote desktop connection. Close this one first now. So now, launch it. In fact, this RODP, right, if you go to the server manager, you will see the person that connected. That event is you and I will check. The time it's person connected, the time it's person, the hours person spent, or period. So launch this RODP again now. So launch the RODP for the Windows 10. So let's launch the RODP.
I put down to line, you put that to just tell the IP.
Just click the combo.
What you do? Open when you open the put your IP or the name. Then ask for the person.
Windows 10 or 10.7.
If you like,
One of the things
as long as it's on there, so when they do that,
so look for go to your server. So go to event management. So event viewer here. Yes. So let's. Alright, so come to the security, right? So expand. So let's stop. Expand this. Like from the middle. No, the one I want to use is this one.
Yeah.
No, from here, between keyboard and data.
Yeah.
Yes. Success. Right, so I want to see the source.
To expand the source.
Yes. It's okay. Alright, so sort this. Okay, so there's a source here. Now just the source. When you click it sort to actually by date or by time, like click on the event ID. Right, so which one is what the time? Look your server's time. Also if you are not right. What's the time? Yeah, so I want to. No, I think it's the last one. When you said that, that's two back. So now, also, we should more or less is at the bottom. So, let's see, So we can use this on our security policy. It's just too much. Right, so just in how many minutes or seconds, so it holds us. So let's call up Google Policy Management on the server. So let's look at this. Call up Google Policy Management on the server.
From here?
Yes. Google Policy Management. Yeah. So now, come to this forest. Click on it. Thank you. So domains. There's a drop down by domain. Click on the drop down by domain. Click on the drop down by the server. By the no. There's one server. That's the forest.
Click on
There's a
the
drop
drop
down by it.
Okay.
So there's the default domain controller, policy. So now let's see domain controller. Yes. So we lost that one. We lost the domain controller. So let's see group policy objects. Alright, so domain controller and control and PC. Right. So hold on here. Now call up security policy. We're going to be tweaking these policies, right? So that will take effect either on the PC or the user account. So call up type 1. So copy and share the you are just taking time to do this. Straightforward. See, these are the these are the
So that
like this is for the server. Credentials for the server. Yes. So username and set code on them.
which is
Okay. How is it here? Alright, this is
small.
Alright, so let's be on this page. So let's be on this page. So this is quite right? So we have account policies here. So let's look at the account policies. Right. So under account policies, we have password policies. Are you okay? I don't
Send something to do from the wrong.
Alright, so we have account policies. So under the account policies, right, so we have password policy. And under password policy, we have other
click on it. Double click it.
It's not for the password policy. Alright, so this is these are the default password policy of the server. You understand now? Right, so the length of passwords that can be used, right, so the maximum character on the length. Right, so we have this here. Right, so there are some you can see the maximum password age 42 days, and first password is 24 passwords to remember. And so all these are just policies. So let's see the lockout time. This is not running. So account lockout duration, not active. So account lockout threshold. So all this can be. So this environment, right? So when you want to come to local policies, let's compare local policies. Let's see audits. Yes. Alright, so this is that's event management that we're saying. That's many requests. It's because of this it's taking audits. So it's because of all of this. So audit accounts log on event. Right, so double click on it. You can see here now by default it's whether it is successful or not, so it keeps the whole of the records. Right, so if we only want to get events only when it's successful, an account is successfully logged on. So this is where we check. Right, so as it is now, it's doing what successful and yeah. So come to explain. Let's see. This would explain in depth on what it's all about. You get, so there are a whole lot of policies that can be set up. So by default, these policies are here. Right, so maybe probably they are not the best. Right, so they are not handy yet. So but there are some policies, extra policies or security measure we can deploy on this server. Right, so against or that will take effect on all the computers tied to our policy. Right, so just cancel this. So this will take us to one of the tasks that we're doing. So the user rights management. So okay, hold on. Accounts, you can see here privilege, user change, some of those assignments, those tasks that we're given, right? So you can see that the records are already here, like the audits comes from the policy by default. So but if you want to use it, like what we saw in this one system, right? So there were two only from the how many days? I mean today, or few 10 minutes, we saw a whole lot of events, reports, right? So we can last them here, right? So this is for local policies, right? So minimize this one. So now, where is your I'm not saying this thing very well. Right click on this, right click on this, right click on this, right click. So now let's create a group policy in this domain and link it here. So now the first thing we are doing, I want to create our own policy. This one, what we saw there, they are default policies. So what we are doing is for intrusion detection. Right, so we want to limit intrusion prevention, not just detection. Right, so we want to prevent intrusion. You see the way Active Directory or domain controller works their organization is so strict. If this is not well managed, properly administered, there will be a lot of loopholes. So that's why we need this first. Right, so be properly put in place, right? So structure, all organizations, they have their policies. Even as an IT guy, maybe Mr. As it is the head of this maybe department or the organization or the IT unit. So there are certain security. I will not as a security guy, you know what should be implemented, what should be deployed. So I know that if there's any leakage, I will hold you responsible, or he'll be the first person. If someone from the outside bypass our firewall, right, so he will be the head. Even though he has people under him, right. So I will not come and be asking this one or his people. I will go straight to him. Then he knows who to, because maybe he's the person that is the security analyst that will give him one or two information that he needs, or the server administrator that has not done his job well. So begin to now look out for where that issue or traces, where that incident took place. Alright, so just a minute, please. So you you started again. Well, listen. Oh, you're done now. Manually writing. Yeah, so go. So let's create a group policy. So let's create this. I'm with you. Someone around there should help you. Mr. Bolaji. Okay, that's your right hand man. What will be with your table is, except the person close to you has not, is not put. So in fact, the more you explain, the more you take. When you try to,
Are we creating this?
yes, we are creating the group. So let's all create Mr. Ahmed. So let's create a group policy. So we'll be setting up our Kali, because tomorrow starts we'll be using the Kali and the server, and tomorrow starts will be much more intense. So I'm just trying to explain all of this. So new group policy objects. Let's give it that name. Right, source, click on, I think it's by default it's not. So okay now. Right, so you have the default domain policy initially. Right, so right click on the default domain policy. Let me show you something. Right click on it. Right, so edit. I mean, what's the second one? Enforce, right? Enforced. So it has been enforced. So edit. Click on edit. Yes, thank you. Right, so now take note of this computer user configuration. Right, so whatever we are doing, right, is applicable, or it takes effect either on the computer or the user. So if I want to modify user account or maybe audit, if I want passwords to expire, right, after 24 hours, who should they affect? Is it computer or the user? Or the user? If I want the password to expire, maybe 24 hours, or maybe the user. So why is it the user? Okay, I think my question was, I think you got it. If I want the password to expire maybe in 2 days' time in the user account, I type the user account. So which policy should it be applied to the computer or is it computer or user configuration? Right, because it is the user. If I want to block USB ports, right? I want to stop people from connecting flash drive to your laptop when you get it home. So is it the user or the computer? Computer, you understand? Right, so if I want, okay, I think it's just, that's what we first of all visualize, understand, okay, all I'm doing, is it applicable to the user or the computer? Should we work with the default policy or should we use the one we created? So let's create our own, right, so, but, escape this, let's go and confirm that if ours is enforced. No, right, so I click on ours. It has been the one you created. So the one you created, right click on it. Right click on the one you created.
New group policy.
New group policy. No, I want you to do it from
No.
directly underneath. Yes. Enforce too. Alright, so now let's edit the one we created.
It's on link one.
It's
Are you saying we should put it on pause?
no.
You enforce
Let's
first.
modify.
You click on enforce first. You now go back to it.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
It was enforced.
Enforced.
No, it's already enforced now, right?
No, it wasn't.
Was it enforced?
Mine was enforced, but I just clicked on it.
Was it unenforced?
No, it's same.
It's not enforced.
It's enforced, but I don't enforce, I'm seeing it.
No,
Check.
same.
So now.
Enforced, no.
Enforced. You just clicked it now. Just enforced.
Like just enforced.
So should it be enforced?
No, once we're done, we'll enforce it.
Right.
So not enforce
So I've not
it.
clicked on mine. No.
Yes. So I've unchecked his own too.
So I should not enforce it again.
Yeah, don't enforce it. Yeah. When you enforce it, it's taking effect in there. So by default, it will carry some default policies. Right, so why do we need to create another policy? Another group policy. Why do we need to, instead of using the default?
Because of prevention and insurance.
So we already have the default. We can manipulate the default. But why do we now have to create another default policy?
I think
Another policy.
for prevention, for security. Because by default, for prevention and security. Because by default, everybody knows.
No. Why do we have to create another new group policy? I'm not
Plus,
talking about
manage the set of. Plus, manage the set of users or.
No. Okay, let me say the answer. Yeah, you're saying correctly, but maybe we didn't get the question. So we don't want to tamper with the defaults.
Or the default.
We don't want to mess up the default policy. So we want to create another one. So at times you would even go back to the default to say, oh, this is the original one. Let me do something. But once you enforce the one you're creating, it takes effect. Right? And you can have different policies, different group policies enforced. You can is unenforced the right an English word, or you can disable the one that's been enforced. You can have 1, 2, 3 enforced, right? And they can be tied to different objects. So now this computer management. Okay, come to policies. So you can see software setting, Windows settings, administrative templates. So let's click on software. They drop down by software settings. This software installation. When you want to install applications, right? So most times I want to install an application or for myself, I want to roll out applications to all the PCs. Okay. This is where our tax for NetSuite is coming from. It's wide, right? So I'm just explaining. I might not even touch this, right? So, but we're explaining, and then we would effect some by tomorrow, right? So, but this is where the tax is coming from. Very, very important. So, the most what makes you the security of that, the security administrator of that organization itself? It's your ability to tweak this environment. But by default, we've done a whole lot, like giving access, elevating the user privilege, admin rights, created password accounts, created user accounts, and the like. So now we want to enforce. We don't want people to connect flash drives. We do it in this environment. We don't want. We want to even roll out applications from our own end to all the pieces. We do it from this end, right? So quick on the software installation. So there are no items. So for deployments, right? So this is where we'll do it. So come to Windows settings. Come to Windows settings. So this is for policy. So there is a name resolution. I can't recall what is here, but let's see. Let me see.
Resolution policy.
Where's the? I'm looking for one of this. I'm going to plug this. Let me sit down. Alright, so let's see I want to see what's on that name resolution. There's a drop down there. Yeah. On that name, there's a drop down by name. When I say drop down by the name resolution,
I'm still looking for the name. I've seen it now. There's no.
Alright, so click on it. Click on it. Just click on it.
Double click.
Streets.
No. That one for yes. Double click.
I want to see what's there. It's too small. I'll look at it later. I want to just know if it's something. But I understand that there's a DNS, it's related to DNS, but I don't think I've come to that. Yes, crazy. So, okay. I will look at it, but I think this will be talking about, times when you want to complain for your domain, right? So, you don't want your website to be resolved. You don't want people to get to see your IP or the DNS. If I do, if I'm using Nmap now, I can see DNS or records of the website. So you pay the hosting company additional charge. Right, so they will affect that security will be affected. Okay, so I think that's what it's all about. So come to security policy of service. Yeah. Alright, so accounts.
Account policy.
Account.
Account policy.
Yeah, please. That hard drive. Have you copied the? So give it to him. So you will copy Kali. You will copy Metasploit table. You copy what again? Kali and Metasploit table. What again?
That's what I copy.
Alright. So I think I've already shared some with you.
Yes. Kali and Metasploit.
Yes. So
I think the one you copy with me, I will need to delete all of them. I don't think they are.
No, they are okay. It's only the Kali. Metasploit table entered. Actually, it's only the Kali that didn't enter. I've not copied to you. Bring it now.
Well, I don't know why my own nation is not.
When you're not listening, let's copy. So I'll copy Mr. You only see here. Alright, so we'll come back to this Right, so we'll come back. This environment is it's not a 1 day, a 2 day. I'm just telling you to look out for it. Right, so and that's like only shows. You have to now select any shows to connect your host. So say it's up here. So you just open it and copy it as connected. You can copy everything that I actually want us to copy, right? So we get them here, right? So this is what I share today. But before you do that, right? So you copy, these are the ones I want us to have. Right? So we must have the metasploitable before we leave, even though you don't have the other ones. So so copy those three first, then I'll come back and copy the rest. Alright, so okay, let's have the Kali. Let's get Kali installed. Like let's install copy. Okay, we've not copied yet. Let me just quickly copy. So I don't want us to, because we needing it tomorrow. Very important. Right. So I hope you have what we'll be using. Better you just take. I even shared two, right? So we'll be setting up one again. Much later. I think later I might have to Kali installed. Have you copied this? Eh? You don't need to carry the when you're copying, just keep the system for the health of the advert. I can put it anyway, just go to your desktop. There was a folder I created. Put them there. This one is for you. Indicate your name here or something. Just write something. Just use something that would scratch the. Easy. What do you want to do? No.